Hi, I'm Accrettio. Welcome to Factorio Starting Out, where we today will do something about the oil situation over here. And we might actually have a look at the copper situation as well. And do something that I didn't think I would do over here. But let's find out. But let's start out with getting the copper miners switched to something that works better. Oh, why did I do it this way? I should have gotten the miners first and then all the belts. Because I want to get the miners to go as low as possible. Doing that gives me more space for the oil. I think this would work out. Doing it like this. Actually, let's do it like this. And then one over here. And we can even keep the light. And we need some belts. I'm having trouble see if the belts go to the right or left. I can see the difference between up down and right left. But these red belts, I think it's really hard to see if they are going up down, if they are going... Oh. Okay, so that was apparently a power pole. I think it's really hard seeing which way they are going. Are they going up down or right left? No, are they going... Up down I can see. Right left I can see, but not if they are going right or if they are going left. And the same thing with if they are going up or if they are going down. So that's kind of the copper situation. Not sorted out, but at least some progress on it. And we have basically, we had 3 miners before, so we have basically doubled the copper production. 15k. Oh, and we have a lot of Ks of copper. This should be good for some time. And... oh yeah. I should have prepared this to see what we should do here. Well, I know what we want to do. We want to do the... what is it called? The... let me see. The sulfuric acid we want to create over here. And then send it down to the right of this. Yeah, we have to do something with the solar panels, but we can handle that. Maybe go through it where we have the power lines. But let's get some things going, and I'll get back when I have some more to show you. Oops, I hit the escape button before starting to record, but okay, that's how it is. Let's see if we want to make the sulfuric acid. Where are the inputs? Okay, so the input is basically anywhere. But what we want is a gap like this to be able to run through it. So let's remove that again. That's one gap over there, and then we can place it. And then we have the sulfuric acid. And yeah, then we just have to get some iron up here as well. And that will go in between here, I think. Oh, exactly where we have the copper ore. I think we should just move that around. Just do something like this, making it easy. Oh. Let everything work like that, and empty out this belt, and then we can fix it. Yep, like that. And then we need this iron belt going over here. And I thought about this iron problem, and I think I'm gonna do it easy for myself. Let's build a belt. Oh. And I know it's going through the copper. We have to fix that. But since I already have iron going out here, let's use the same iron belt. Just, oh, come on. Just make it continue. This is, as far as I know, the only thing we are gonna do this kind of thing with. But we're not gonna use the normal factory. Even the batteries, we will be able to use normal factories. But that's it, and then we need an inserter, and of course some power. That makes sure we have, oh, and we need, oh yeah, we have the water already. So we have, oh, we don't have the sulfur. Yeah. Whoops. Mistakes were made. Let's correct that. Let's, how should I make, I want to have, how much of each does it take? It takes 1 iron plate and 5 sulfur. Well, it's small enough quantities that we don't have to worry really. Let's stop the iron. And grab the belt again. Actually, since we're anyway redoing the belt, let's redo it completely to make it not cause problems with the copper mining over here. So let's go on the side of that mine. And then over here. That way, of course. Oh, that's the button. Then go over here instead. That way we have both sides. And we could do this instead. Making sure that we actually get everything. Oh. This is wrong. This shouldn't be so. This should go to a belt. Remove that. Something like that. And this should do the same. Remove that. That way we get it all. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Don't know. Let's see. Do I have a lot of extra fuel? Yes, I do. Just remove it and then it will go up by itself. Oh, and this should also be... Actually, let's remove all of this. You really need to clean up it. But let's take it one step at a time. And right now we have cleaned up a little bit. But okay, now we have the chemical plant for this. So let's see where we actually want our lines to go. If we do it like this, I don't know, do I need the sulfuric acid for a lot of things? No, I only need it for batteries and advanced circuits, and both of those will be done in the factory. So let's... let's do it like this and see if we can go past it. Oh, it's day, so it's getting dark. Is this okay? Yeah, this is actually quite okay. Maybe we should go fused. No, I think this is okay. It's to the left of this lake, and it is actually going. I think so you can add 1 or 2 things if needed. So let's just lead it downwards. And then yes, we will have a bit of a struggle with this solar panel stuff. Maybe not, coming to think of it. How far can this get? Oh, okay, we need to remove 1 panel. That's not too bad. Oh, and this is our nice defense, which is totally in the way. Okay, let's end it over here. We need to change the defense to go straight on here instead of going this strange loop. I discovered it after I had set it up. But then we have the sulfuric acid going in over here instead of in the middle. How is our coal? Our coal is fine. Let's see. Let's repair what have been damaged. Our energy seems to be fine. And yep. And I think that's more or less it. We could remove what we are not using, but nah. Can't be bothered. Oh! Over here we have a problem. And a bigger problem. Something like that. That will make sure we get a lot of more ore. Let's change the splitters over here to red splitters. Making sure that the throughput is okay. Oh, I missed one of the splitters, damn it. Okay, so we get everything through without a problem. Of course it's gonna back up afterwards, but that's kind of okay. The important part is that it doesn't back up through the splitters. What? Why is it doing this? Okay, let's grab those. Just put them in manually. I don't want to have sulfur on me. So let's make sure to get rid of it as soon as possible. What's this? This is a chemical plant. It seems like we need more plants for this, because it's really slow and this is eating it up much faster than I can produce it. Oh, actually, it's the output. How is it now? Well, now it's going down, and that's kind of what we're after. Yeah, and now it's... How is this producing? Well, it's kind of fine, I think. Yeah, maybe actually add another belt here and another inserter. Making sure that we can insert, we can get things out, so this should all be fine now, I think. Oh yeah, but we did have this one thing that we wanted to change that I told you about. So let's get that changed. When we have built up the smelting, we will have smelting set up over here as well. This line and this line. So we have Oh, actually, we don't have any spare. We don't have any spare room. Ah. Didn't plan this good enough, I think. Oh, and we're actually coming very close to the oil. This is not good for our smelting setup. This isn't really good. How do I do this? Well, I have to go above, I think. I need to get one more material going inside here. But I can't do it. I mean, I kept one more line to be able to lead extra copper into these. The assembly machines that make copper cable. Because copper cable, we're using a ton of copper cable. So I think I need to go above a smelting setup and around. Or I can do it in a way that's a little bit easier. It's not the way I prefer, but let's do it. Let's cut the input, and then we start tearing down this smelting setup. Actually, before we remove that, let's replace the smelters. There they are. Oh, electric furnaces, sorry. And then we want to take the next line, remove everything, put it up one step. Of course, this is output. Whoops. Of course, since we are replacing it, we will replace it with fast inserters. There's really no reason not to use fast inserters. We might even use the medium electric poles. If we place, let's say we place those there, there, there. Oh, we need more of those. And there, but there. If we do it like that, we still need on the other side, but we can place lamps as well. Where do we have lamps? There. Can't we place the lamps in our hotbar somewhere? We don't need this in the hotbar. What's this? Raw fish. We don't need fish in the hotbar. I'm sure we can place lamps as well. Then the last one. Where did it go? There it is. Some inserters. Some exerters. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know the word. Power pole. And lamp. Remove that one. Then I don't even have to remove that belt. Well, I do kind of have to remove it because, of course, this is the output belt, and if I'm doing this job, of course, I'm not keeping it to a mere yellow belt. Let's replace it while we're at it. But we need... Oh, we can dump all the yellow belts we have. And that one. And then we need red belts. Oh. Oh. No. What button is it? Okay. It's like that. Yep, some belts. And we have we're straining our factory again. And this time we don't have any solution really. Since we don't have, let's see, output goes here. No, output goes. Since we don't have any copper going into the factory, we are kind of straining it. But it doesn't matter really. So let's do, I think we can start it already. Of course it's only this side that will smelt things. We have to move the other side as well. But yeah, it doesn't pick anything up, which is good. And we can just get rid of all of this and then copy the side, copy the above setup. And this, yeah, this will be, this I can't do anything with. But that's not a big problem. Let's add, let's see. Okay, let's start with the small, no, let's start with these ones. Getting things off the belt. Oh yeah, kind of forgot about that. And then put things back on the belt. But inserters are already powered. And then we need all the furnaces. Where did they go? There they are. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff in our furnaces. We just need to power them as well. And we do that by placing yet another few power poles. And then of course lights. And over here. I think I will change to the big power poles. Then we can change all of this up one. Of course we don't care about really adding it. But then we can have an input over here. This input, yeah, I've messed up. Come on, get rid of it. Whoops. Okay, I really messed up. But I don't think that's a surprise for anyone. At least it's iron. And I can always use some iron, so it's not a big problem really. So what we want to do is something like this. That makes sure we have it in this part, and that's exactly what we want. Then we just need to, we don't want a box of it. Let's output everything from this one. And then make it go downwards instead. So all of a sudden, all of the oil production have been kickstarted, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah. Oops. I'm always getting stuck. I'm back and I have created some more oil stuff. I've created this chemical plant that breaks the sulfur, water and some iron plate down to sulfuric acid, which goes in this pipe that, to be honest, isn't connected anywhere. Well, it goes there and it should of course be connected to these underground pipes, but I run out of space. I need to make factories below this one, and to do that I need to change the defense to go straight and up or something like that. And it was a mistake, I didn't do that to start with. Oh, this looks strange. Oh, it's only that it's aiming another way. No problem. So we can't do more with that right now, but I've also changed the plastic output. Before, the plastic were pointing upwards and being stored in this chest. Now we're emptying this chest with the inserter. Actually, let's add more inserters emptying, because I want to get it empty. And when I started this, the factories were going like crazy. So let's do this instead and place a power pole. Place this power pole, I think. This way we have 3 inserters that empty out this factory, or this chest. And the 2 factories of course will provide additional plastics when needed. Oh, could actually do a nice balance over here. Let's do that. Something like that will make sure that it gets on both sides of the belt. And well, it works pretty good, I think. A lot of things emptying out. But what we want to do over here is to come to the conclusion that, oh, we don't need this copper belt. Because this copper belt will be changed. This will go straight into there. So this copper belt will go in there, and this plastics belt will replace this copper belt. But we have to make sure it's not used anywhere else. Not here, not here, not... Well, it's not... I can't see it being used, at least. Nope. Not at all. Let's empty it out. Oh. Inventory full. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Actually, since I changed... To do this, to have the space for this, I had to change all of this setup to move the smelting setup one position higher. So I need to get some more inserters, but I have loads of them over here. But I need to set up a new storage chest for copper. Which will be above the other one. I don't know if I'm gonna worry about emptying this one. Oh, I have a chest over here. But on the other hand, why shouldn't I empty it? I can. It's not a big problem. It's just placing it and then it will do its own magic. So this... Oh yeah. And the whole idea of this was to get rid of all the copper I collected. So let's see, let's get the rest of the copper. Oh, it's from this line I wanted. And I don't want those. Yep, full again. I'm not surprised. But have I... Oh, it's only 44 copper cable. Let's go and remove stuff from my inventory. All of that. That should be enough, hopefully, to being able to empty out the belt. especially if I empty out just that belt. Come on, yep. So this belt is empty, and hopefully nothing is missing it. So now the job is to get this input belt to replace this belt. And I think that could be done pretty easy. Oh, if we place things facing the right way. Replacing it like this is not an easy task, so we have to do something like that. We can't really go two belts at the same position, but this works out, I think. It's not a big problem. Now let's just hope that nothing is broken by doing this. And we have a lot of plastics. So now we have the plastics going in. And what are we gonna use that? How are we gonna use that? Well, to be honest, I don't remember. It's a bit awkward to admit, but I don't remember how we're gonna use it. But while we're here anyway, let's make sure that we have red belts for the copper stuff and for the plastic stuff. Actually, let's let's do this, and that's it. I have to go through all the belts and make sure they are the right type. But then I have to do it once more, once we have the once we have the blue belts. Nice, everything is okay. Oh yeah, and we do have space to build more factories over here. And of course, when this is beginning to dwindle, we have a lot of copper left, but when it's getting down, we have a lot of space left, so it should be okay. But I still think that we don't have enough copper. So let's do something about that. Actually, we don't have that many miners. Maybe create a few more. If we can find them. 20. That should be enough, I would assume. Oh, let's get rid of the trees first, while the miners are being constructed. Yep, nice. So we have this. Yeah, something like that. There's not that much ore over there, so I don't want to place too many of the miners. But over here, I don't mind. I think I'm one of the persons that thinks that it is better to fill up with miners and empty an area. And then go on to the next area and empty that one. Oh. Yeah. Should have placed that. Should have looked before I placed those. Because if I start placing them over here, it will be okay. What? Oh. Oh well. This is it. I think let's keep it like that. Then some belts. And of course we want to connect it with our currently existing belt. Or is it more to the left, more to the right? Well, this is kind of okay, I guess. Let's make it like this. And don't want to mix it with the iron. Oh, this is not okay. That's where it goes. And then like that. And like that. That should make sure that we get the copper from both areas. Once we have the electricity, of course. A lot of poles needed. Oh, come on. Yeah, this kind of works. Then one over here and one over there. And everything is going. And we have, well, I don't know. That's 9, that's 15, and we had 6 before. So we have 3.5 times the production we had a minute ago. Which should be more, probably more than our smelters can handle. But let's see. At least all of the smelters are smelting. But is it building up? Yes, it is. That's good. And since we emptied out a whole lot of stuff, we are actually still filling up the belts for that. But that's soon done, and then everything will go to this. And yes, it is really filling up. But what is next? The iron ore doesn't move at all. Where is it? Let's go and look at that attack. See what they are doing to our base. Oh yeah, we left this in here. Oh, it's not a big problem. Spitter attacking a bit and being shot by the turret. Oh yeah, let's see, is this okay? Yeah, that's how you look at the energy. You right click, or yeah, from my setup at least, you right click a pole, power pole. This is good, I have been looking for this. But okay, we should probably have a lot more solar panels. But we don't have that currently. And we need more walls. More walls, which means empty out a lot of these chests for stone at least. And add it into this chest. But I'll do some of this work and get back when I have some other thing. Yeah, and I discovered that we don't have any coal, which is a bit of a problem. So adding some coal, making sure that our inserters have coal to get ammo into the turrets. But let's... how do you do this? Okay. Control click to get all the stuff. Oh, and let's empty out this. Solid fuel, we don't want in those chests. Yep, and now I'm getting to the... they are attacking at the middle of that. That should be okay. I don't even need to go and look, I think. This is full. This isn't. Come on. Okay, so now this is full of stuff, and that's good. Then I don't have to worry about it. And I can dump that. Goodie. let's go set up some input for our belts. A problem I have with the belts is that when I'm changing things to the red belts, I get a lot of yellow stuff. And I do have an input set up for the actual belts. Let's use it. So that is emptying out nicely. But for the underground belts and for the splitters, I don't have anything. Oh, are these finished? Resource 0. Yes, they're finished. Okay. New plan. Ignore setting this up. Instead, set up belts to get all this hauled to storage. Which is something I should have done when setting it up initially. But since I didn't... Oh! Almost. Since I didn't, I have to do it now. Not a big deal. Except that I don't have any belts. Okay, set up the belt stuff first. And then do this. And then grab some inserters. We really want this. Of course we do. But we still want to make sure to get everything going. There. We can't do this. Because we don't have any belts to do it. Let's grab a 1,000 belts. That's an awful lot of belts. But I don't think this too much. Especially not since I am gonna change them out. Change the yellow belts out. Oh, that doesn't help me. Let's grab one of the small power poles. And some light. Let's get some more lamps produced. Okay, and then a chest. And then dump the underground belts over there. Then do the same over here. That one. Oh, not that one. This one, of course. Come on. Something like that. And an inserter going that way. And do we have some yellow splitters? Yes, we do. Making sure to use them the first thing. Then use all the rest. Okay, then continue with this setup. And now I've got some belts. Do it like this. And we have, let's see, inserters there and there. And we have some power poles. So, okay, everything is going to this belt. It will take some time before everything is there, of course. But it's going the right way. How are we gonna do it? Okay, just continue up. And then we should just go to the right, but where? Oh, that was lucky. I'm not even gonna say that I planned it or anything like that, because you wouldn't believe me anyway. Heck, I wouldn't believe me. But okay, let's see, what can we do with our belts? Let's replace what we can on the input side. Even though it might be a lot of work that I have to redo, I think it's... oh, I should go for this as well. I think it's better to do it right away. And then we have the input to create more red belts. If I wait with it too long, it will only become problematic. And when I go from the red belts to the blue belts, and I haven't done the red belts yet, then it would hit the factory way worse than it is doing right now. Okay, let's just worry about this line, and the other line we can worry about on the way back. And let's remove this. Down here, I don't care. I don't care. So it's here and after. I removed it to be able to see a bit better what I actually have changed and what's still left. Of course I have to change all the underground belts. That's just a given. We'll start over here. What? Oh, okay. I thought it was too long, but I couldn't figure out what was the error. Okay, so do we have anything else with these inputs? I mean, everything seems to be red and nice. We can see it all the way over here. Come on, smelt the iron. Smelt it, I say. Oh, actually the smelting isn't what's taking time. What's taking time is that it's not being used enough. Is that because it's not being used or because we have too slow belts? I think it is, since it's not being used. Yeah, there's no belts backing up really. Let's see. Soon done. It's soon done. That one as well. Okay, let's change all the underground belts. And all the splitters. But we have to do one first. So let's start with the underground belts. Way down, and then do actually, could we stop all the production in this factory? I think we could. I don't know what the result would be, but let's try it out. Let's stop everything and see what happens. That would make it quite visible what is actually being changed and what's not. And then we have to hoover up whatever we need to hoover up. Oh, but we don't have any lamps over here. Since the smelters are always running, why should we have lamps? But when they aren't running, it's good with lamps. Okay, so everything over here except this one. Don't even know how that's used. But let's replace it. Okay. How much? Well, quite a lot. Not nearly enough, but quite a lot nonetheless. Okay. Are you attacking down there? That's fine. Single attacks like that doesn't bother me that much. Okay, let's dump all the yellow belts we have. So, oh yeah, this is still emptying out. Kind of forgot about that one. But no worries. Oh, and we should stop this one as well, although that doesn't really matter because we have nothing using it. But let's continue with the underground belts. It's going to the right. Oh, more underground belts. And let's dump the old underground belts we have. Dump those. Grab some stacks. There are a lot of underground belts in this complex. Yeah, it's going this way. For the underground belts I have to think, are they going to the left or the right? Of course, up and down, no problem. They're always going downwards. Oh, and every time I'm replacing, I'm picking up a lot of stuff. That's kind of interesting. That means I will fill my inventory with random stuff. Oh well. If I do, I do. And then I have to handle that. Nope. Yep, that's better. Okay, inventory full. Yeah. Let's start with dumping the belts. And that one. Then we can dump the copper and possibly some iron as well. Maybe not the iron, coming to think of it. No. That way we want to dump it. Oh, and we can dump some inserters and stuff as well. Oh yeah, we need the same for inserters. Oops. Yeah, let's do some research. No, let's not do some research. No. That. Yeah, that's more or less what we can do right now. To empty our belts or empty our pockets. It will take... Oh! 1 iron stick. It's using 2 iron sticks. Do we have anything that uses 1 iron stick? 3 iron stick. Okay, let's create 1 lamp then. That's 1 more spot. 1 more spot available in the inventory. That's that. Anything else? Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Going from here and then this one. Yeah, this is not the most fun I've had in this game. But it's actually quite fun anyway. Because something is happening. Something is really improving. Okay, I thought it was over. But apparently not. It's soon over. Oh no, not again. Oh yeah, and that means we get garbage. Whoops. When that happens, we get garbage in our inventory or on our belts. Oh, this isn't really good. But oh well, we have to handle it. And 1 stray electric circuit. Okay, then do the splitters. I thought they could change from 1 type of belt to another without having to empty the belt first. Come on. This one that I missed, apparently. Splitters. Splitters. Oh yeah. I guess all of the splitters go downwards. Which makes it quite easy. Well, most of them at least. Okay, and now for the hard part, which is of course the belts. But to do that, I need to empty my inventory. Maybe not completely empty it, but pretty much. Let's see. These ones go here. The underground pipes. Well, actually, I shouldn't empty out what I have in my hotbar. I'm never able to. I'll never be able to restore it if I do. I should empty out what I have here. The underground belts. Yellow underground belts. Oh, they're below. Yellow belts. Empty those. Yellow underground belts. Please empty. Those, and yellow splitters. Please go away. And that's basically what I can empty out. Well, I can empty out some more copper plate. Now let's see. How do I handle this? I need to stop this. Okay, so that should hopefully stop the factory completely. Of course, it will still work with these ones that have some input. And now I need to empty everything out. This is what I'm a bit worried about. I was checking this one before, it should be okay. But now I need to empty all of the belts. Actually, let's start at the bottom. Yeah, and now the inventory is full, which I did expect to go really quickly. How do I handle this in the best possible way? Well, this is easy. This, the iron, I could set up something as well. Oh, but right now, let's put it that way. Plastic, I have a setup already, ready to go. What more do I have? For the rest of the stuff, however, it's a bit harder to handle. Well, what I'm gonna do is to set up an array of chests and just dumping everything into these chests. This is okay as well. Small electric pole, let's combine it. Actually, let's keep the iron ore and the copper ore. And possibly the steel plate as well. I'm thinking that the iron ore I can dump into the furnaces. The steel plate I can also dump into the furnaces. Oh. And the copper ore, yes, I can dump that as well into the furnaces. It will get picked up by the chests, hopefully. But okay, continue to grab things. I mean, everything should be grabbed, so just grab whatever. All the things have to go. Okay. I think this will go pretty fast. Oh, no. But as long as it's ore, it's fine. The ore is pretty easy to handle. The fun part will of course be to restart the factory. Oh, I have to get that on an episode. Oh yeah, let's get another chest for the... Oh, where's my chests? Oh, they're over here, of course. Let's get... What do we have? Where was it? Over here. Let's get another chest, another inserter. Getting this going. And then empty out this once more. Oh yeah. The steel will actually be a problem because I have a lot of full furnaces with steel in. So that will pose a small problem, but it can be handled. We have to handle it. Oh, it's not a big problem. I thought it would be worse than this. Oh yeah, and I don't care much about... Well, actually, let's... While we're waiting for the steel to empty out, I was just gonna say that I don't care much about the research. Not when it comes to this, at least. But let's make sure to get this done as well. There really isn't no reason why we shouldn't worry about the research. We're saying that everything should go with the faster belts. Everything should go with the faster belts, except our defense. We can't... Oh, the defense can't handle the faster belts. Okay. So... Oh yeah, of course. We have input over here, and we have output over there. Oh, this is... It's gonna take longer than I initially thought. That's fine. We don't have any new raw materials coming in. Oh, but this will output. Stop that, please. Okay. Let's not worry about that. Well, let's worry about it. Come to think about it. It will be more fun to start the factory if we do worry about it. And since we already have the fast transport belts, it doesn't take that long to do. This is wrong. I guess it should be like this. Oh yeah, and let's move this around while we're at it. Okay, let's see if we can empty out this line. It's possible we finally can. Yes, we can. Yay. Okay, inventory full again. Come on, there we go. And what is it? Over here we have something we can dump. Over here we have a few things. Over here we also have a few things. And then we just go for it. Oh yeah, not that, not that, not that. But these things. Let's actually dump the belts in the correct space. Correct place, I mean. All of the belt stuff. What? No underground belts? I'm almost disappointed. But we do have splitters at least. And we have a lot of inserters as well. Where did I go? Over here. Yeah, we need to change this. Inserters. Yeah. Oh, these two over there, please. And somehow I've missed 2 splitters in the middle of everything. But okay, let's hoover up the lost things. Which might be quite a lot, but it's still the last things actually. Okay, that's it. For here. We have more belts. And no more belts. Whoops. And we have that. Oh yeah, we have the end of all the belts. Let's hope we have enough red belts to actually do this. Otherwise it will be kind of irritating. Get all the stuff. This have to be wrong. There's no underground belt making sure that this continues. Oh well, let's not worry about that now. Let's look at that when we start everything up again. Okay. think this is the last bit of it. Yep. Now we can actually see our belts. Downwards. Not this one, please. Oops. Oops. Yep, and then more belts going downwards. Wonder if I don't have enough belts, I wonder if it's possible for me to open up just the belt production. Let's hope we have enough belts. Because I don't want to redo this. Not until the blue belts at least. Honest, I don't know if I want to redo it when I get the blue belts either. Oh, there's not a lot of red belts left. There's a lot of yellow belts that can be converted into red belts. Let's see, what does it take to create red belts? Iron gear wheels and yellow belts. Let's grab a few stacks of yellow belts. And let's go up and grab a few stacks of iron gear wheels. Like all of it. Let's create all the red belts we can. Oh, not this one. No. This one. Oh, no, stop. I think we have some more red belts in the chests. Or in the one chest actually. It's not plural, it's singular. Oh, no more red belts. How is it in our chest? Let's grab what we have. And let's go up and grab some iron as well. Actually, did we drop iron in one of these? Yeah, but not much. Yeah, that's fine. Red belts, all the red belts. And yes, I was aware it was gonna take a while, but not that it was needing that much resources. Okay. Wrong way. Whoa. Something like that. That's better. Whoops. Okay, we're soon finished. If we have enough belts. Which I actually think we do. So maybe I shouldn't have crafted that many, or have started the crafting of that many belts. Okay. And everything else is downwards. Could I stop this? Let's go here. There is a big risk that I'm gonna fill up my inventory when doing this. Oh, it actually worked. I didn't expect that. I expected problems. I expected things to spew all over the ground. That's nice. Then we just have to finish this. Oh, no. Okay, is there anything left that's yellow belts now? Yep, over here. Anything else? No, I don't think so. I think this is it. This seems to be it, actually. So let's go and store a few things away and wait for the morning, which is actually coming now. Oh, look at that. I need a lot of more yellow belts. Or I need a lot of more place to dump it. And the splitters. Anything else we have to dump right now? No, I don't think so. Let's just go to... Well, actually, let's go to the bottom. And start out at the bottom. And then go upwards. I'm back. And I have emptied out the factory, as you can see. And I've changed all the belts from yellow to red belts. So I'm walking upwards through the factory, so you can see if you want to. And I'm planning on getting everything started while I'm on this channel. Oh yeah, there's some belts over here, but I'm talking about the main factory. So let's get everything started. We need iron ore. We need copper ore over here. Like that, yep. We need the... well, actually we don't need, but it's nice to get the plastics. And then we need to fix the inserters. I've turned around a lot of inserters during this. And create new chests for stuff. This is only stuff that I have picked up and dumped. But let's get everything started. And see what happens, really. I don't even know if the factory can handle it. I assume it can't handle it fully. Of course not. But I don't know how much problem we are getting. If we will get power problems or not. I think this is the last one we want to do something with. So how's the power? The power is good. And we are getting things everywhere, more or less. While I did that, I discovered one problem that I actually haven't fixed yet. I wanted to make sure that we look at it together and actually find it together and then fix it. But yeah, we have output everywhere. We have stuff being created. We have ammo being created, nice. Belts, electronic circuits. Oh yeah, I didn't remove all the sciencey stuff, but I have fixed the belts below it, beneath it as well, so it should be okay. We have this. We have these being created somehow. I don't even know how they get enough materials to create anything. Oh, they get it from below. Okay, that's fine. We are creating pipes and underground pipes. And factories. Are we creating factories? Not yet, I think. Seems like we should be creating factories. Oh, it's using iron gear wheels and we don't have a lot of those. But where are they supposed to get here? Okay, over here. The iron gear wheel production, that's a bit of a problem, and the electricity is starting to become a problem as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. And this will go down, and I think we have all the coal we need, all the coal we can have. So this is just a temporary issue. But yeah, you can see the iron gear wheels. There's not a lot of those. And you can see the problem I found over here. This one, this line is getting to this, getting out, but there's nothing continuing below it. So am I able to do something with this? That's the question. And I think I am. Let's fix it right away. If we are starting the underground belts of this there. No, there. Then we have the splitters over here. And we have the belt over there. Meaning that this will split to this will go on. And then we have underground belts going over here. That should fix it, I think. But do we have more problems than that? It's quite possible we do. I would actually be surprised if we don't have more problems than that. But we do get stuff to the bottom. Okay, the belts, it will be quite some time before we get belts down here. But right now it's iron gear wheels. It's always iron gear wheels, I think. We need more iron to the iron gear wheel production. Actually, we need more iron. Yeah, it is okay, at least during the day. But we need more iron. That's actually an issue. Oh yeah, and it's not filling up since we have red belts. That might be why I'm saying we need more iron. I've had yellow belts before and then have had problems filling up. But the power is running and we are not running on everything, and we have lots of coal backed up, so that should be okay. Oh yeah, I didn't worry about changing it over here by the mines. Didn't think that was necessary. New mines I will of course create with the red belts, but the old ones, nah. That's not important. And what more? Yeah, this line to the storage. Well, actually, let's do that while we're waiting. Come on. Why do we have... oh yeah, it's to save... to have this power pole. It's a bit messy, but it have to... I don't worry about it right now. Oh, we don't have any more red belts. I've used loads. I used basically one whole chest of red belts. And then I had done some of this before, so... And you can see a lot of yellow belts. These yellow belts didn't fit in the chest. And there's still a lot not fitting in the chest. Oh. This is an error. what have been... Oh, because this one... Let's grab a stack of those. This one should go downwards, downwards, downwards. Let's grab what we have over here. Yep. That seems to be more correct. But I think we're producing everything. Even if we are producing a lot of things pretty slowly. If we should be honest, which I think we should, we have to admit that the iron gear wheel production aren't really up for the task. But soon the iron plates will be backed up, at least until this point, and then we will have more iron gear production, I hope. Oh yeah, and we have to back up the steel production as well. Actually, let's stop that. We have this chest with steel plates that we can place in the furnaces. So let's do that instead. How can you... Oh, you can't do that. Oh, is it shift? No, you can't do that. You can only do it with stuff that you're supposed to put in the machines. You're definitely not supposed to put steel plates into the smelters. Okay, so this is building up quickly. Let's just fill whatever we got, and then we can load the steel plates again. Oh. If it's only 1 or 2, I don't care. But if it's missing like half a stack or 20 or something, of course we want to fill it up. Whoops. But it seems to go better than I expected with starting everything up. That's a bit disappointing. Oh, let's keep it. We might need it. And since we have it now, we can start with this again. It will only fill it up, and then, well, okay, there is a few that will smelt a few, but I mean that's not much. And then it will be filled up, and it will continue down to the iron gear wheels again, and the electronic circuits. Come on, come on. Yep, it's filled up over there. And, well, everything is actually going through this line. But it doesn't seem to stop up everything, so it's fine. Oh, and everything goes here as well. But it's the same. It doesn't stop up anything, so let's just let it be like that. Well, actually, no. These two are the things that takes the most, the biggest amount of iron, I think, in the game. Those shouldn't go in the same line. They should go in 2 different lines. How could we do that? Well, we could do it quite easy. Let's just, yeah. Do that. No. That's wrong. Huh. This is how it was before. Oh, it's just an attack. If we move it over there, we will get... Oh yeah, maybe if we move these splitters up. Move this up as well. Okay, remove that. And then... I don't want to stop the iron. I just wanted to move the splitters. And then we can... remove that. And I think we can, if we move that to the left, that should be possible. Yeah, let's do it from this line instead. That would be the easiest, I think. Or would it? Yeah, if we do it like this. Remove that, place that there. And then split over here. This one will still go on. Nothing changing. This one will have an underground belt. And then this line. Yeah, so this line is going to the iron gear wheels. And this line goes to the electronic circuits. And the electronic circuits is backing up. I think this is way better than it was before. Having the two most demanding things, using two different lines, that's... yeah, you can see there are a lot of more stuff going on now. It might of course be because we don't use that much to the electronic circuits. But it might also be because it's working better, basically. How's the power? Power is actually quite okay. And we are backing up on stuff. We are backing up on copper plates even. That's kind of surprising. So, okay, I think we should go and look. Are we actually producing everything? Let's dump that. Let's dump a few more. Are we producing everything or... a few? But why? What is the matter with this one? For some reason it didn't take what it had. It had it, and it was trying to deliver it, but it couldn't. Is there anything more like that? And this is output. This is output. Oh, and this have emptied out, so I should move this to the right. Yeah, I think it was only those two. For some reason, they messed up. And I don't know why. Because everything else seems to be working fine. So, strange. And when I say everything, of course I don't mean everything, because I can't see everything. You can't see every single inserter. Oh yeah, that's the next thing to do. That's to change all the inserters for the first inserters. That's okay. That's okay. But this episode have been going on for long enough. So we got the oil processing over here done. We got the plastics going into the factory. We are not doing anything with it yet, I know. And we are not doing anything with the sulfuric acid either, I know. Have to fix that. But we got part of it done. And then we changed everything in the factory to red belts. And that have to be it for this time. See you next time. Bye.